Welcome back, everybody. Bienvenidos a todos. Today I am going to show you how to create a label that you're going to put onto the pin with the bee specimen that you collected that you will be pinning or pointing. If you're like, what bee specimen? No te preocupes. Just go back to video number 1 of the lesson where I show you how to collect a bee from a flower. When it's time to submit the specimen to the University of Arizona Insect Collection, we can't just drop off a random bee with no information about it. The Tucson Bee Collaborative and anyone else in the future who wants to know about this bee needs to know when and where you collected it. We owe it to the bee to make sure that its sacrifice contributes fully to our better understanding native bee diversity, la diversidad de abejas nativas in Tucson, or whatever city you're in. Do you remember that info label that we added into our jar with our freezer bee? Well, we are going to rewrite this information. Vamos a escribir la información de nuevo, using pencil again, con lápiz, onto a smaller piece of paper. And you're going to take this smaller info label and add it to the pin where you will have your bee pinned or pointed. It's really important that all of this information is included on your label and that it's legible. We need to be able to read it, obviously. First, we got the location, state, county, city, done. And this time, we really want the GPS coordinates. Queremos las coordenadas, so that we know the precise point on the Earth's surface where you found your bee. And there are a couple ways to figure out the coordinates. First, if you took a photo of the plant when you collected the bee, then the GPS coordinates might have been recorded automatically by the smartphone. You can search online to figure out how to check for that. Otherwise, you'll need Google Maps or Google Earth. On a computer, you can go to google.com/maps, click on the location where you collected your bee, select what's here, and the coordinates will pop up. On an Android phone, open the Map app, touch and hold the map, and you'll see the coordinates in the search box at the top. On an iPhone, open the Maps app, drop a pin at the location, and then tap dropped pin and scroll to see the coordinates. The next piece of data is the date. Write the day, then put the first 3 letters of the month, like the example you see here. 20 August, AUG, 2019. Last but not least, you want to add your name to the label, tu nombre, so that we know which awesome person contributed this bee. ¿Quién ha contribuado al Tucson Bee Collaborative? Only you, the collector, can provide this information so that your bee specimen will become part of a research quality collection. ¡Qué emoción! Now that we have a tiny label ready, you are ready to pin or point your bee. Here is a great video by the Bug Chicks so you can learn how to pin or point insects like leaf-footed bugs, beetles, and bees. You will also find instructions on how to point and pin bees on the Tucson Bee Collaborative website, tucsonbeecollaborative.com. Once your bee is pinned or pointed, this is a great time to take some photographs that might have been difficult to get while the bee was buzzing around the flowers. And you can upload your photos to iNaturalist. iNaturalist is an online social network for species observations. And here's a link to Tucson Bee Collaborative video that takes you step by step through uploading your photos onto iNaturalist. If you're with our group, you can upload your photo along with the collection data to the Tucson Bee Collaborative project on iNaturalist. And you can also upload your plant photo to iNaturalist, where somebody can help you figure out what plant species it is. Now that you have your bee on a pin, you can take your little info label and add it to the pin, like that. And you'll want to store your bee someplace safe. So if you can find like a little piece of foam, maybe find a box or some other little container that you can put it in, just so that it's protected. And if you're part of a high school or college class collecting bees for that reason, your teacher or professor will tell you what you're gonna do next with your bees. To those of you collecting bees in Tucson, thank you. Muchísimas gracias on behalf of the Tucson Bee Collaborative. You are helping us to better understand bee diversity in our beautiful city. Ustedes son los científicos. You are the scientists in this project. Your contributions are real and they are really valuable. Buena suerte con todo. We look forward to meeting you and your bee. Hasta luego. Bye bye.